The adventure in space. In a small town, there lived a boy named Max. Max loved space. Every night, he looked up at the stars and dreamed of traveling to other planets. He read books about space and watched movies about astronauts. Max's biggest dream was to have an adventure in space. One clear night, as Max was looking through his telescope, he saw something strange. It was a small, shiny object falling from the sky. It landed in the field near his house. Max was curious. He put on his jacket and ran to the field. In the field, Max found a small, silver spaceship. It was no bigger than a car. The door of the spaceship opened, and a little robot came out. The robot had bright, friendly eyes and said, "Hello, Max. I am Zebo. I come from a distant planet. I need your help." Max was surprised but excited. "How do you know my name?" he asked. Zebo smiled. "I have been watching Earth and learned many things. My spaceship is damaged, and I need to return home. Will you help me fix it?" Max nodded eagerly. "Of course, I will help you." Zebo showed Max the broken parts of the spaceship. Max used his tools to fix the spaceship. He worked carefully, and Zebo helped him. After a few hours, the spaceship was ready to fly again. "Thank you, Max," Zebo said. "As a reward, I want to take you on a space adventure. Would you like that?" Max's eyes lit up with joy. "Yes, I would love that." Zebo and Max got into the spaceship. The door closed, and the spaceship slowly lifted off the ground. Max looked out of the window and saw his town getting smaller and smaller. The spaceship zoomed up into the sky, past the clouds, and into space. Max was amazed. He saw the Earth below, a big blue and green ball. He saw the moon, white and bright. Zebo flew the spaceship to different planets. First, they visited Mars. The red soil and tall mountains were incredible. Max felt like he was in a dream. Next, they flew to Jupiter. Max saw the giant red spot, a huge storm that had been raging for hundreds of years. Then, they went to Saturn. Max loved the beautiful rings around the planet. They were made of ice and rocks. Zebo and Max traveled further and reached a distant planet called Zog. It was Zebo's home. Zog was a colorful planet with tall, sparkling trees and blue rivers. The sky was pink, and the buildings were shiny and round. Zebo introduced Max to his family. They were all friendly robots with bright eyes. They welcomed Max and thanked him for helping Zebo. They showed Max around their planet. Max learned about their way of life and their advanced technology. He was fascinated by everything he saw. After spending a wonderful day on Zog, it was time for Max to go back home. Zebo and his family gave Max a special gift. It was a small, glowing crystal. "This crystal will remind you of your adventure in space," Zebo said. Max thanked Zebo and his family. He got back into the spaceship with Zebo, and they flew back to Earth. As they approached Max's town, Zebo said, "I will always be your friend, Max. Thank you for your help and your friendship." Max smiled and said, "Thank you, Zebo. I will never forget this adventure." The spaceship landed in the field, and Max got out. He waved goodbye to Zebo as the spaceship lifted off and disappeared into the sky. Max held the glowing crystal in his hand and felt a warm, happy feeling. Max ran back home and told his family about his amazing adventure in space. They listened with wide eyes and smiles. Max put the crystal on his bedside table. Every night, he looked at it and remembered his journey to the stars. From that day on, Max continued to dream about space. He studied hard and learned more about the universe. He knew that one day, he would become an astronaut and explore the stars again. Max's adventure with Zebo taught him that dreams can come true if you believe and work hard. He never stopped looking up at the sky, knowing that there were endless possibilities waiting for him among the stars. And so, Max's story became an inspiration for everyone in his town. People looked at the night sky with wonder and hope. They remembered Max's adventure and believed that anything was possible. Max grew up to be a famous astronaut, exploring new worlds and sharing his love for space with everyone. The glowing crystal remained a symbol of his first adventure and the friendship he found among the stars. Max's journey reminded everyone that the universe was full of wonders and that with courage and curiosity, they could discover the secrets of space.